Guys, welcome back to Times Up Jamaica. Your girl Bree here with another update, and today we're going to talk about listen to Andre talk about the Delano, Alex, and the Delano mother and father saga. In this video, Andre put forth certain evidence. I'm not going to say it's true because I was not there. I just want you guys to listen to all angles. I present a part with
the same evening.
I present a part.
Called me.
I presented a part with Alex giving his part version where he gave 300,000 to the mother. I presented a part where Andre went and interviewed the parents and listened to the mother, and now he's giving a summary of what he thinks happened. I want you guys to listen and give your views below. He said that Alex even went on a live after and disrespected him, calling him all sorts of names. He will not play that video, but he states that. Also, he stated that Alex is not all that innocent, where he can. I was saying that where's the video with the 300,000? I'm here to say that if I'm going to give somebody 300,000, I am going to video it, and I want it to be shown. And he said that he has the video with the 300,000 that he gave the mother, and the mother dropped down, and we are yet to see that video. So, yeah, I was iffy about that part. Put away the mother ungratefulness. I was iffy about that part. Where is the evidence? And now people understand why Auntie Dana, regardless of what, she always brings her camera. People can be deceptive. Both the giver and the receiver can be deceptive. So to avoid all ambiguity, take your camera with you so people can see what happens, so we can form our own opinions. Now, with that said, I want you guys to continue to like and share my videos. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, so when I upload videos like these and others, you can be in the know. Also, tell your friend about this channel, share the news, and thank you to all my day ones. All the persons who have been with me from day one, who commented on my videos and liking them and sharing them. Thank you. I can't thank you enough. Continue to tell your friends and continue to watch my videos and supporting me. Thank you. So now to today's news. Here we go.
And told me one length of bad word, say me a batty man, me a fish. So Alex board will agree on give Pretty Bird what is next for the project. So in project management, he would have been known as the project coordinator because he now takes lead on the project. He would have been seeing that what is happening is very much in line with keeping, and as such, Alex started to communicate, and because he's so popular, particularly on TikTok, and he's a YouTuber, it was brought to my attention that he does his YouTube channel, his YouTube videos, doing different pranks of dressing up as a girl and all of those little things. So I've done my research and see the kind of things that he does, and it is out of YouTubing. You know, many YouTubers find different ways of making money. So Alex was doing videos of pranks being like a girl and how his mother would respond to being if he's a transgender and those things. But it is all in theatrics and play. No, the young man is not gay, mind you. With that said, Jamaica, the conversation started to happen as to who should take the lead of the project. who should take the lead of the project. The conversation is Alex decided to walk away because the member of parliament came on board. People are saying that Alex is too young to manage the project. The conversation starts about how much money Alex get and how much money Alex put over. So now, let me clarify something. The mother said to me that 300 blocks. Alex told her that is 300 blocks that he dropped. When I did the investigations and I went to the hardware, Alex told me he paid for 200 blocks, $13,000 per 100 blocks, and he had receipts for 2 sets of blocks. The woman said to me on the phone, sorry, the man who owns the hardware gave Alex 10 additional blocks. So in all, 210 blocks were given to Alex, and Alex carried 210 blocks to the house. When we counted the blocks, the assistant I had, we counted the blocks. We got about 104 or 114 blocks. So based on the laws of probability, people could have taken blocks and those blocks were removed. So let us clear one of these lies. Alex paid for 200 blocks and got 10 additional ones. Let us clear some other ambiguities. Let us clear some. Yes, Stephanie, I counted them, and I believe there are more. But I believe that the blocks, probably some, when you put down black, people teeth black. So Alex bought 200 blocks and get 10 additional ones. So he did deliver the blocks. Coupled with that, the morning that people like Asafa Powell and all of those gentlemen came, Alex gave Delano $10,000 that morning. Delano did say, and his mother said, yes, Delano received $10,000 this morning. Right? Coupled with the conversation, there were people saying that Alex got iPhone to give and the mother bought iPhone. There was no iPhone that was given. Let us get the facts straight. A phone was given to the Delano, and it was a Samsung S something. I don't remember, but it was a Samsung S something. So he did receive a phone, but it was never, that is a lie. There was no something the phone that was bought. That is lie number 2. So they did receive a phone for Delano. No, the plyboard. From my recollection, Alex bought 3 pieces of plyboard. 3 pieces of plyboard. And from my recollection, I believe, don't quote me to say it's the facts, I think that 6 or 5 pieces of plyboard were bought by Asafa Powell. Asafa Powell. These plyboards were delivered, so in total 8 pieces of plyboard came up the house. A Samsung S7. Yes, that is correct. So 8 pieces of plyboard. And if I believe one plyboard is 8,000 ounce per piece. I believe that was the piece. I was told that one plyboard was given. So I am not sure if Asafa delivered 8, and so it means that 11 plyboard should be there if Alex bought 3. But based on what we're being told is 8 pieces of plyboard. And Alex did deliver the plyboards. Alex also bought nails and other things for the place to be constructed so as to put up something there, infrastructure. Coupled with that, there were some other ambiguities that we have to clear up regarding the $300,000. Alex did a video. Alex did a video with Delano collecting $117,000. $117,000. Right? If this is the situation, Jamaica,
I love, me not really see someone later, but you can't see a caveat.
But Shelly Gay Morrison, who are you? Why you don't drive me on the live? Join me on the live. Join me now. Join me on the live. Shelly Gay Morrison, let us talk. But guys, there is a big problem that is happening. Alex gave the young man $117,000. Now, Alex is saying that he gave the mother over what? $300,000. This is a serious mix-up of partner drama. See, Tatiana called me then, because I need your judgment on this. Alex says he gave the woman parcels of $5,000, and she's saying, when you watch me when she say, she don't know how much, but as she get the money, she dropped down. Remember, that's what she said. Remember, Michelle, he can't give receipts because this is his first young man's charity. So, the money part is very confusing, and this is why I'm saying this was what the Member of Parliament wanted to fix. One of the primary reasons why the Member of Parliament stepped in, Alex Morrison, was for this Ray about money handlings, because she knows the constituents she's dealing with and the people. And she was trying to protect this young man from the bangarang. And the bangarang started before it happened. And he went around and slandered the member of parliament. Rebebe. And Alex got upset. Member of parliament upset. Everybody had at up there. Everybody had at. How that? You just come clean. You can't come clean. You want me to go outside? So, all of you might not understand. But it's one piece of bangarang. I go on up there. To even the point that when I finished talking to Alex, Alex called me, went on a live and started to disrespect me. Alex go on one live, go say me a madman, me a batty man, me a fish. And I can play those things, but I'm not going to play them today. Because I honestly thought Alex that Alex was as innocent. But everybody up there had, everybody antsy. Everybody antsy. I remember I asked you all this question today. I asked this question today. Do you agree that Delano Tucker and his mother needs help? Delano Tucker on the same day I went there got 150,000. He get 100,000 from Smaddy else. That's 250. And I think he get a next 130,000. So in truth, monies are being given to Delano Tucker family. But what Alex did wrong, he should have took, and I said it to him, and you can ask him. I said to Alex, you see how Auntie Dana cannot be misaligned? Because Auntie Dana put video per everything I received, per everything. Alex is not as innocent as how he comes off. I am on the road. One did hear that video here? Pastor box left for me there. Madam, I don't. Alex, you have a bright future ahead of you. Alex, you have a bright future ahead of you. Do not become caught up like how people programmed me. And years ago, I missed many opportunities. To the mother of Alex, your son needs to be controlled. I heard how he spoke to you. I heard how he spoke to you. I heard how he spoke to you. And I found it very unfortunate. I thought that Alex was your son, your father. I thought that Alex was your father. Madam, I don't know you. I don't know you. But madam, Madam, you all need to learn social graces and decorum. Social graces and decorum. And I'm going to say to you, it's a messy affair in Mud Lane and where Alex lives. All of them are in the same predicament, Jamaica. And I'm not going to play those voice notes of Alex being disrespectful because Jamaica would be disappointed in him. I have them, but I'm not going to play them. You know why I'm not going to play those voice notes? I remembered how people played voice notes against me. And it cost my career. I remembered how people played voice notes against me. And it costed my career. And I am saying to you, Jamaica, if we continue on the pathway that we're on, our future is doomed and gloomed. And I'm now hearing people taking the conversation from Delano and putting it on Alex. So my advice to Alex is, find good mentors. I offered to mentor you, but you have disrespected me. If you come and apologize one day, you never know what the future holds. But Alex, I didn't come to become an enemy. I came to be an ally. Delano is a very humble soul. And no matter how you guys fight, Delano will get his house. I got a promissory note that it is not going to be a board house. It's not going to be a board house. I got a promissory note that the house won't be built at the present location. The house will be built. He built where? Whatsoever questions you have, you can send me them privately. I don't know who you are, and I will not add you to my life to cause any cause of contact. Whatsoever questions you have, send them here. The Member of Parliament is a good associate of mine, just as how many MPs and councillors are good associates of mine. Remember, I'm a part of the political process. I know them inside out. Do you want me to call the Member of Parliament? Let me see if I can get her. Let me see if I can get the Member of Parliament. So I'm going to say to you, I don't appreciate people taking this Alex and Delano story as a political football. I want Member of Parliament answer. I'm sure she'll call back. She normally calls back. I have forgiven Alex. I have forgiven him, but he must respect elders and he must apologize. Now, Jamaica. Did you see the conversation that I had with Mrs. Tucker? Hey! No, let me play back, me roll it away then. We roll it away. Me I forgot. My Lord reached out his mighty hand, and he rolled the sea away, and forward, still the member of Parliament calling me. MP. Hello. Can you do an open interview with me? I'm on my live and the people want to hear from you. Okay. Yes, Member of Parliament, Miss Morrison, how are you?
I'm well, thanks.
How is your constituency? Tell us about your constituency.
Where do I begin? Northeast St. Catherine, a very vast constituency, and as I told Nationwide a few days ago, it's a constituency characterized by high levels of poverty, and especially housing. The issue with housing is a very chronic one. Conservatively, I think approximately 70% of my constituency has crippling housing issues.
70%?
And hold on a minute, that statistic is not official. That's my estimation based on what I have seen. Because, you know, it's the most regular, frequent request that is made of me as a member of Parliament. People need housing material. They want zinc, plywood, cement. Even those who you may see they have a concrete structure, if you go inside the house, the wall, it needs dressing, there is no floor, or there may be no bathroom, or there may be no kitchen. It's a constituency with serious housing inadequacy. So it's one of the challenges that we have. But I must say, good, humble, hardworking people, by and large, a farming constituency.
So even though it's a farming constituency,
no.
Even though it's a farming constituency, Miss Morrison, I am being told there are people on my live saying that you are having a conversation about what about fixing Mud Lane and Delano Tucker's family, and you're not the member of Parliament. Can you clarify that, please?
No. Listen. It's a road that separates. We're talking about the boundary. I am on the right-hand side. Bobby Montague, he is on the left-hand side. Delano Tucker's mother and father, they were over on my side until they went there because something went bad with the building. So both of them are registered in Northeastern St. Catherine, and that makes them my constituents. If you check the EOJ list, they are registered in Northeastern St. Catherine.
But they're living. Oh, so they're registered in your constituency, but they're living.
Yes. They are registered. So when the video was shared in my workers group, they told me MP, they are registered in Northeastern St. Catherine. They just happen to be living there, and they haven't been living there for many years either. Right? And even so, the land that they have now identified, the property is back in Northeastern St. Catherine. So I could not, hold on, I could not turn my back on them when they have identified that their MP is Terencia Morrison. How do I turn my back on them?
So, Terencia Morrison, I'm going to put you in the hot seat right now.
Yes.
Why did a video have to come out for you to help these constituents?
But Andre, if you're going to talk about a hot seat, you have to come hotter than that. It's not that a video had to come out for you to help your constituents. What a video did was to further show you that there are these people who are in need, so reach out to them. And even a member of parliament who is in a constituency for 20, 30, 40 years, it is not possible for you to know the need of every single individual. Not possible at all. In fact, I could even say to the regular and ordinary Jamaican, how many of us have families way smaller than a constituency? And you know, aware say you have one cousin, one sister, sometimes they're not even a cousin, a sister, a brother.
Yes.
Sometimes even their own neighbor. They are not even aware of their own living condition. How many people in Jamaica is when nearly dead down a country, they realize that that relative of theirs was sick for a very long time? We don't always, and doesn't mean that you're not a good family member. Certainly not. But not everything will be revealed to you the minute somebody calls, you're going to reach out to help. So it's actually ridiculous, actually, to expect that a member of parliament is going to know about the need of every single person. And in the case of Delano Toko, even the neighbors are surprised. There are people who have known them for years who said we didn't know the children. They have an almost impeccable attendance record at school. They go to school regularly, on time, and they are always clean. Not everybody walk up and down and talk about their struggle, you know. Some people, they know how to hold it. And when I spoke to Mrs. Tucker, because I've met her before, she's not someone unknown to me, I said, how come you never say nothing to me, Mr. MP? Me never say nothing to nobody. That's that.
So, MP, you are saying that Delano Tucker situation is right across your constituency?
It's a typical situation. And I'm going to even be clear to the neighbors and even my own workers when I'm going to say to them, how come nobody never mentioned this? Many of them are in the same situation or worse. And it hurts me to say this. Probably for many of them, it is the norm. Seeing their condition is not something they would escalate to me because them a live like that are even worse.
Wow. So, Member of Parliament.
And hold on, I just want to give a running order of what happened. You know, that video was done by the school and a videographer. That video, right, it was done sometime last year.
December.
Yes, the purpose of that video was not necessarily to get help, you know, but to show how a young man was able to beat the odds and achieve academically. Right, that was the purpose of the video, beating the odds to achieve. Right, my understanding of it is that Alex then shared the video on his platform and it went viral. When the video came in my group, the first thing that we said is that I need a number. When they say MP, them come from Northeast. I say, give me a number. Let me make contact immediately. I called the mother immediately who identified me as her member of parliament. Right? And I said to her, we have met before, we talk. So you never tell me. And that's when she explained it.
So you're saying that this mother, Mrs. Tucker, you have spoken to her before just now?
Yes, at the Springfield Youth Club. I met her because another thing too, they attend the youth, the community club very regularly. Right? They actively participate, they throw the news. So people just don't know. So that's where I met her and I said, you didn't say anything to me at all. And she said, MP, me not tell anybody. This was not something that the family broadcast. I then told her about the housing, the new social housing program, and I offered one to her. I said, I'm expecting that now that this video has gone viral, many people will come to you to know that if you identify property anywhere, I am going to offer you a housing solution. And that was it. And that was it. It was, I think, 2 days after I saw this video on TikTok that the MP reached out and the MP, this all sort of nonsense, right? Alex's own mother called me to explain, and she said, MP, you know, Alex is only 17 years old. He means well. He went about it the wrong way. So I said, where is Alex? And she said, right here beside me. I said, put him on the phone. I said, Alex, why? Why did you take this approach? Why did you go on social media? I said, why did you go on social media and do that? And he said that it's because when he went to the place, he saw ministry officials there. He didn't like how they spoke to him, right? And he got angry and he went on the live. You know, I mean, I can't hold it against him. He's a young man, impulsive, impressionable. These things will happen, right? The day I went to look at the new location, where the house will be built, I saw Alex there. We spoke. There was one thing regarding who got 30,000 from who handed over 300,000. And I said to him, young man, this is what I was warning you against when I spoke to you and your mother. I said, I bet you go in here and say, people give you all $1 million, you can't find it. I bet you go in here that I said, you have to be careful. And I said, regarding the project, I said, listen, there is space in it. There is room for everybody to contribute. So find the government is building the house. After when house done build, house have to furnish so we can all work together. I don't know what all this drama is for. And we spoke, of course, he said, you know, he went about it the wrong way. I can't hold it against him, but we move forward positively. The good thing that is going to come out of this is that the family will get a home. That's the good thing. A 3-bedroom structure, concrete, is not my money, it's the government's money.
So you're saying, Member of Parliament, there will be a concrete structure set up. What is the timeline for this concrete structure?
Don't hold me to that. We know procurement processes, but my understanding of it is that we are going to go through it fairly quickly, and hopefully by April the building should start.
Should start. And what is that timeline for a building like this to be completed?
I'm not into construction. I'm going to say conservatively 3-4 months. Again, I don't know. I am not into construction.
MP,
I know that.
I'm going to put you under some fire right now. Has the Prime Minister contacted you about the land, Tucker?
If the Prime Minister, through the ministry, has made contact with me, yes.
Okay. And is the Prime Minister personally planning to get involved in this project, or he's going to go through the proper ministry procedures?
He will go through the proper ministry procedure. He has to.
But
that is how we operate. Hold on. He allows the systems that are in place to work. And I'm sure that in retrospect, it's a good thing that the Prime Minister did not come out and make a public, because then the same public would say, oh, this is all about political marriage. He has a member of Parliament, and may I say very modestly, in whom he has every confidence, who's able to, at this stage, monitor things. And he has the agency, the ministry, and I'm sure he has every confidence that it can be completed.
So, Miss Morrison,
yes,
the people on my platform are saying that 3-4 months is too long because people like Auntie Donna can build a house in a month or two. What will...
My response is more power to Auntie Donna, and as I've said, don't hold me to it. I'm not in construction. I've never made a building in my life. It could be a month, it could be 2 months. I'm not an expert. I would have to speak and come back and give that information.
Member of Parliament, Alex, when I reached, I spoke to Alex, and it turned out that this young man, I would say youthful exuberance, just as how he did the video on you, I had some exchange with him that was quite unfortunate. But I think, Member of Parliament, if he gets the right monitoring and training, something in your background, MP. Hello?
Yes.
Yes. So I'm saying, would you mentor Alex?
Alex is my constituent. Alex is 17 years old. And the young man who spoke to me with his mother is a young man who is humble, a young man who is penitent, and a young man who means well. He means well.
Kerencia, this is my advice to you. There are a lot of people who are playing political football with this situation. I believe before the PNP come and turn Alex into a political football, you keep him under your wings. What's your take on that?
My take on that is to empower Alex to become his best self. I cannot, as member of parliament, think that I'm going to go now and grab him up before PNP come. That would be the wrong approach. I have to be interested in his whole development. Here is a young man who wants to start up an organization. Nice name he has for it to, doing good in my community. It tells me that this is a young man who is passionate about people. This is a young man whom, despite being in circumstances that I heard is, not far from the land, right?
So,
he's willing to step out there, he's willing to hold on, and willing to help. My duty is to empower Alex at this point to become his best self. Not to tear him down, not to please people so everybody say like, yeah man, she drawing in and she used into the politics. No, political motivation cannot be on my mind. Guys in the division is a strong JLP division. So it's not that I will have to know like I have to looking hype or looking to, increase my largest there. No. I have to think about supporting him to become his best self.
So,
That's
MP Morrison, is the Mr. and Mrs. Tucker, is Mr. and Mrs. Tucker supporters of the JLP?
Let me tell you, I don't know how they marked the ballot, but I'm hoping that they did it for me.
Wow.
But what is important is that they are identified on the list as being registered in northeastern St. Catherine.
But then, Member of Parliament, I'm going to...
Hold on, and you may speak to Mrs. Tucker and the family, and even my own workers. I've never inquired
How?
Their political lining. Never. I also know when people ask how the MP come in at this, let me answer this question. Let me ask this question. Whenever anything happens in a constituency, what's the first thing that people ask?
Who will you vote for?
Member of Parliament. And has the member of Parliament reached out to you? When I got a call from Nationwide, the call was MP Morrison. We understand you're the member of parliament. There's a viral video. Can you come on in 5 minutes? The very people who asking what MP come from in this, that's the question that even their own subconscious would ask. Who is the MP? You see, had I not, there's no win-win, Had I not reached out, the very people would say, imagine, no, we don't see MP come. Sit like this could have happened, no. The MP come, not even block the MP offer. I haven't stopped anybody from donating. Ask the family, ask Alex, ask everybody. I knew that there would have been a tsunami of support. And I'm grateful for that support. In fact, I wouldn't mind and continue to support me to help me with some of those housing issues. Right? So it's a thing where the government is building a house. That's it. And I even said to Alex, I said, Alex, you now should be happy to go by your platform and say, having shown this, having highlighted this, it was able to attract such attention where the people them are get a house. I said, that's something you can beat your chest about.
Yes.
And I also said to Alex, I said, you are waiting on donations. I said, yes, because you are so young, right? And you're passionate and you're rearing to go. What you don't know is that somebody may promise you $500,000 towards it. And a month from now, not even a phone call them taking from you. So you have to be careful. And then the same community go and say you get how much $1 million and rob up the money. So where Alex and I are coming from, I mean, the very day after Alex did the TikTok, his mother called me and that's sorted out. And that is why I'm watching all the TikTok and I'm watching all the comments and I'm looking at
You want some of this?
with amusement.
It done. Yes, but member of parliament.
Yes, sir.
One of the things.
So, Andre, I have to go shortly, yes.
One of the things that people on my social media platforms are asking is just as equally that scholarship is. Me no know, look for in this. Me don't think you should have used it.
Hello, sir.
No, sorry. Me there for my life. No, man. Is that somebody got an attack from something. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, Jamaica. It's somebody who saw something and she just screamed out. But they're asking, can a special fund be set up to send Alex to university or to do some higher education?
I am going to engage Alex. Since I'm a member of parliament, right, and I'm going to engage him, hopefully, right, he is open to that discussion, you know, for his academics, for skills training, whatever his outlook may be.